Hello everybody, it's me, it's PokemonTripHD. Welcome back to some more Dragalia Lost content. In today's video, we're going to talk about this month in Dragalia Lost for the month of May. However, before I begin, I do want to say that I haven't done face cam in a really long time, but I'm finally doing it now because usually I don't like to do sort of face cam thing when like somebody else is home because I feel like it's kind of weird. And like, what if they accidentally go into my room or something? But yeah, right now nobody's home, so that's why I'm doing face cam. Anyways, it's been a long time since I actually done the face cam, so it feels kind of weird. But hopefully you guys have been taking care of yourself with everything that's been going on recently. Be safe, everything, etc. You guys know the drill. Anyways, that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about this month of Dragalia Lost for the month of April. So I'm actually kind of surprised they did this on April 2nd and not actually on like April 1st or even, March 31st. I guess they didn't want people to think it was like a joke, whatever they were putting out. So they're like, let's wait until the jokes are over on April 2nd. Nobody makes a joke and let's post it then. So that's what they decided to do. And here it is. Anyways, I really hope the doggo comes back. That's the most important topic I want to discuss. Really hope the doggo comes back. The doggo was a little adorable ball of fluffness that I love so much, and I will protect him with all my heart. You know that meme where it's like, if anything happens to this dog, I will like, you know that meme? Yeah, that's what I feel like. Anyways, hopefully it's going to come in the future. They said they're going to add a feature with that includes like some sort of dog or something like that. So hopefully they're going to have that in the future. But anyways, let's read off what Yuji Okada has to say. Hello there, Yuji Okada here, director of Dragalia Lost. Thank you. It's actually Dragalia Lost. I'm never going to say Dragalia. It's always Dragalia Lost in my mind. Thank you so much for playing Dragalia Lost. Thanks to all of your support, the game has reached its 1.5-year anniversary. There are a lot of events to celebrate the occasion, so be sure to check them out, or be sure to check them. Thanks to all of your support. Oh wait, no, I read that. Oh my god. Be sure to check them out. I talked a little bit about what's coming during the recent Dragalia Digest, but I'd like to unpack that information a little more in this notification. Plans for this month. Are you enjoying the Scars of the Syndicate raid event? The song that plays during the battle against the new raid boss, Aspidichelin? I have no idea how to say that. It's Get Up by Mad Kid. Also, that song is amazing. Just want to point that out. It's a really good song. If you haven't, just listen to it on like YouTube or something. It's really good. It also plays when things get heated during the story. Ooh la la. So I hope you give it a listen. Audrina Molina, these two adventurers can't shapeshift, but they can enter a special state called Dragon Drive instead. While in Dragon Drive, certain parameters and skills will be boosted. Also, unlike shapeshifting, you can end Dragon Drive whenever you like without using up the special gauge entirely. I think you'll enjoy how the gameplay feels a little different without shapeshifting. So I have actually not even tried Dragon Drive. I don't even know how it plays. I know the concept behind it, but I don't even know how it plays at all. So I really need to actually do that. But I haven't played Dragalia Lost too much as of late. So that's kind of the reason why. But yeah, I'm going to try playing with them. I don't know when. Maybe on like Saturday or Sunday or something like that. But yeah, really looking forward to trying them out because I actually have not tried them out. So I also don't have Billina, so I'll look out to try out Aldred. Aldred's the only one I can try out. But yeah, they're both. I actually really like both of the designs. I really think Aldred he looks kind of like Yuna. I don't know if that's just me. Like his hair and then like his eyes, if they weren't that color. I don't know. I just feel like he kind of looks like Yuna. But yeah. Anyways, Billina's there. Grace, a shadow-attuned staff adventure, will be added in the near future. So I'm assuming she's going to be a shadow staff simply because the other, Audrey and Bellina are both shadow. So we'll be getting another shadow staff, probably 5-star, which is kind of weird because we already have Heinwald. We already have Cleo, who's free, and there's so many other elements that don't have like 5-star staff. Okay, there's not so many other elements, but like I don't think Flame has an actual. Okay, Valentine's Hildegard is in the permanent pool now. Okay, can't say that. I know Wind has Akasha, Shadow has Heinwald, Light has Hildegard, Water has Yangtze. Okay, I guess every single element does have a 5-star adventure staff now. Okay, so I guess, all right, Shadow has 2. Pretty interesting since I feel like Shadow, Heinwald and Cleo, 1 DPS, 1 heal. What is Grace going to have? Well, Grace is a unique adventurer in that she's a healer who lacks recovery skills, but she's extremely powerful when partnered with adventurers like Natalie, whose parameters are increased when their HP is lower. How is she a healer who doesn't have healings? What? I didn't read that part. How is that even possible? Will revive the hunt for facility event in April. What? How is she? Okay, I don't know. I didn't read that. That was the first time I ever read that. She's a healer who lacks recovery skills? How are you a healer then? You're not even a healer. I'm so confused. We'll also revive the Fire Emblem Lost Heroes event starting April 19th. Oh, yes. So what I'm a little confused about is, are they just going to have the Hunt for Harmony event for like a week in between? Is that what we're going to have? Because we have from this event on top, Scars of Syndicate ends on April 12th. So from 12th to 19th, are we just going to have a week of Hunt for Harmony? That's what I think it's going to end up being, which is kind of weird. Or maybe we're just going to have that week off and they're going to actually put the Hunt for Harmony into the event compendium. I don't really know. I'm going to be interested to see what they actually decide to do with that. But Fire Emblem Lost Heroes, yes. A summon showcase featuring Marth, Fjorm, and Veronica will also be available at the same time of the revival, of course. A Chimera boss enemy of a new element and new Chimera weapons will be added during the Fire Emblem Lost Heroes event revival. So once that Chimera actually is released, we're going to know for sure what the next Agito is. They do say a little bit later down on there, they're going to say that they showed pictures of course, the two bosses that they showed off during the digest, the flame boss and either the water or shadow boss. I still don't know what color it is. I assume it's shadow though. So whatever Chimera that is, if it's a water Chimera or shadow Chimera or flame Chimera, or not flame, it's not going to be flame, sorry. It's going to be water Chimera, wind Chimera, or a light Chimera. That's what it's going to be, so you can build those weapons. Whatever Chimera it is, we're going to know what weapons we can build and what Agito the next one is going to be. So I'm looking forward to that. So that's going to be coming out, I assume, April 19th. A brand new Fire Emblem Heroes event will start at the end of April. So super hype. Super hype. I want to know what adventures. I'm gonna talk all speculation probably in a separate video, but I really can't wait for this new Fire Emblem. You guys, I can't even explain how excited I am for defensive battles and this new event and the new Fire Emblem characters. I love it. There's so many possibilities for how many units we could actually get, and I am super hyped. Also, I'm still. How does she not have a healing? Okay, anyways. Also, I just want to mention Marth, Fjorm, and Veronica are the ones that were on the previous banner, and they are also getting 70 mana nodes, so they have potential to be tier 1 units. I think Marth will be a tier 1 unit. Veronica, I don't know, because like Shadow is ridiculous, and I don't know if Fjorm will have the potential to move up to tier 1, but probably like tier 2, maybe tier 1 for now before the other, really good water units get their mana spirals. But yeah, I definitely think Marth will be tier 1 for sure. Marth has a ton of potential with his skills. Anyways, Fire Emblem Heroes events. As announced during the Dragalia Digest, we'll be reviving the Fire Emblem Lost Heroes event starting April 19th. Along with the event revival, we'll also be unlocking the mana spiral for Alphonse, Marth, Fjorm, and Veronica. I just talked about that. The event has been changed slightly for the revival, so you'll have the chance to view the full story before the start of the new event. The defensive battles have also been adjusted to be playable in solo play. What's more, the new Fire Emblem Heroes event will feature new adventures, story, and gameplay events. Yes. You can also add Sharina, a new adventure, to your roster by playing. This event is scheduled to start at the end of April, so keep an eye out for it. I'm assuming it's going to start like literally April 30th or something, because the first event starts on the 19th, and that's going to last at least, I think, 10 days-ish. Should be a good estimate, so it should be around the 30th, around there. Because they do say it's going to be April, not in the next month. So yeah, that's going to be awesome. They do say that they're going to change the event slightly, which I don't know what they'll change besides the actual defensive battles themselves. I don't know what else they'll change. I don't think they're going to change the story. The story is going to be the exact same. But yeah, look forward to that. Also, a bunch of good free worm prints should be coming, which is again something that people haven't really been talking about, but I'm super excited for that. Because if you guys remember the first time the Fire Emblem Heroes event came around, we actually got some pretty good free worm prints. And then also, it says, where is it? The new Fire Emblem Heroes event will feature new adventures, story, and gameplay elements. They confirm right there you will be able to get new adventures. There's going to be a new story, new gameplay elements. I don't know if they're going to really add new gameplay elements. Maybe a brand new type of defensive battle, new map, new enemies, etc. New story, going to be great. I'm really looking forward to that because actually the first Fire Emblem Heroes Lost Heroes event had a pretty decent story. I'm not going to say a really good story. It had a pretty solid story, and I definitely enjoyed it. So that was a good thing. And then, of course, new adventures. Sharina is for free. You see right here. If you don't know Sharina is Alphonse's sister. I don't know if that's a spoiler. Probably not, because they're wearing like the same outfit. It's probably not a spoiler. But she's Alphonse's sister. She is a lord in Fire Emblem Heroes. One of the main characters. I believe she's one of the 3 main characters. Alphonse, her, and Anna. Unless you count like Fjorm and like those people as main characters also, which I don't think they are. So she's one of the main characters. Personally, I don't think she has like a super great story in Fire Emblem Heroes, but she's super cute. She's a waifu. That's the reason they're giving it to us for free. We got Alphonse for free. Now we get the sister for free. Maybe in the part 3 collab event, we're going to get Anna. I really wish we would have got Anna this time, but I definitely thought it would be Sharina because like, we got Alphonse first, probably going to be Sharina next. So here's Sharina. I really hope we get Anna third. Anna's actually my favorite of the 3. She's super funny. I really like her, but Sharina's here. Sharina's cool. She's cute. Now, I want to talk about what adventures are we going to get in the event. Oh, I'm so hype. I honestly, I don't know what adventures we can get. They have so much potential. for adventures they can release in this. Honestly, my like what I actually think they're gonna do, it's probably gonna be Sharina for free, which I did predict that correctly. That was who I originally predicted. Sharina for free. I think it's going to be so I definitely think they're gonna include 1 or 2 Fire Emblem Heroes characters, like original, not Fire Emblem characters, just Fire Emblem Heroes. 1 or 2. They might do exactly what they did last time, where they gave 2 Fire Emblem Heroes characters. And then 1 Fire Emblem character, like before they gave Veronica and Fjorm, who are both Fire Emblem Heroes original characters, and then Marth, who's a Fire Emblem character. So I think it's going to be something like that. I think we have a good chance to get Air. Air is, I don't have any pictures of them pulled up, but I think we're going to get Air. I believe she's from book 3, not book 1 or 2, or maybe it was book 2. She's from one of those books. I think we're going to get Air. And then I think we have a lot of potential to get someone like Bruno, especially since Veronica mentioned Bruno a couple of times in her story and during this story, etc. So I think we have a lot of potential to get Bruno, which is Veronica. I don't even know if they're related, actually. I have no idea. But Bruno, if not Bruno, I think Loki has a good chance, because Loki is, you can't summon for Loki in Fire Emblem Heroes. So Loki has a good chance. He was showed off in the previous event as well. So we could get Loki as well. Those are my original thoughts for Fire Emblem Heroes characters. And then as for Fire Emblem characters, I kind of think we're going to get someone like Lucina or Ike or like, not Marth, we already got Marth, or someone like that, Chrom, Robin. I don't think we're going to get some of the other, like, not main, like, main lord characters. I don't think we're going to get any of those. I think it's going to be a main character, like a staple feature of a face, or like, you know, etc., like a Lucina or an Ike or something like that. Maybe like Masked Marth or something. I don't know. That's kind of what I think. I'll probably make a separate video on that, because I want to talk way more in depth and who else like actually has potential to be picked. But anyways, that's my thoughts on the Fire Emblem Heroes Lost events. Next up, chain code abilities. We added a new feature called chain code abilities in a recent update. The reason we introduced this feature is because we wanted to increase the amount of strategy that goes into your team building. The number of adventures that can be obtained by playing through the main campaign, events, and summon showcases has grown since the release of the game, and we want to make it more worthwhile to upgrade and use all of those adventures. They really want us to pull for every single adventure, huh? Chain code abilities are upgraded along with code abilities, so while upgrade adventures may be difficult, those parameters boost adventures plenty even at level 1. I hope to try lots of different combinations. Because the introduction of chain code abilities would also like to increase the number of teams you can build in a future update, so please wait a little longer while we work on this. Yes! Super greatly appreciated, Okada. I definitely wanted to add more teams, because I feel like I'm kind of running out of teams, but so that's nice that they are actually increasing the team slots. I don't know how they're going to do that exactly, because I feel like the thing is already filled up, but we'll see. Definitely looking forward to that. And so say that they want to increase some more strategy when it comes to team building, which I feel like that did the exact opposite. I feel like chain code abilities just like literally made it no strategy, because like now your teams are just so strong, you literally don't even need to think about what units you need. You just throw the units on a team, boom, you win. Feature updates, a new feature for skills. This is what they talked about in the digest. I'm not really going to cover that. So, yeah, this, again, it's just a thing where you're talking about the digest. I already talked about there. So, next up, events. We're also preparing new events in addition to raid events and facility events. In the first events format, you'll be able to take on large amounts of enemies. The other format will center on defensive battles like in the Fire Emblem Heroes Lost event, or Fire Emblem Lost Heroes events. In this event, you'll be able to play battles with vast maps, reinforcements, and ever-changing battle situations. I really hope they have a lot of ever-changing battle situations, not just like 1 or 2. We'll hold one of the 2 event types each month, and each will have a new story. So they're basically saying they're going to put both a raid event and a facility event every single month. That's what I'm assuming. And yeah, so that's pretty cool. Looking forward to that again. The August Uprising. Oh wait, also actually, what does it say? The other format, we're also preparing new events in addition to raid. Oh wait, I didn't even realize what I just read. In the first format, you'll take on large amounts of enemies. The other format will center on defensive battles. Oh, okay. I literally did. I read it and I didn't even read what I read. Okay, that's interesting. So okay. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty happy with that. I think they did mention that they wanted to include the Fire Emblem Lost Heroes defensive battles in like actual content in the future. So that would be cool. So that's what they're talking about. One of the 2 event types each month. Okay. All right. Looking forward to that. One of these 2 events, the new ones, the ones where the first one you take on large groups of enemies, and the second one where it's defensive battles. Okay. Awesome. The August Uprising, we're planning on adding a new boss to the August Uprising. One of the 2 bosses shown here during the Dragalia Digest will make their debut. So these are the 2 bosses I was talking about. They don't tell us which one, which is the big Pepe hands. It's either going to be the Oni twins or it's going to be this one. And I think she's Shadow. She could be Water, but I really think she's going to be Shadow. Because she has like so little blue on her and so much like dark and like purple. Like I don't know. I just really think she's gonna be Shadow and not Water. But also super waifu. She's blind, but super waifu. Like blindness doesn't matter. I can still marry her. It doesn't matter. It's okay. Super waifu, but we can't pull for her, sadly. Anyways, Oni Twin's definitely going to be flame. There's no way they're not flame. Like, if they're not flame, I will quit Dragalia Lost. Next up, crafting. We plan on improving the game screens and functionality of the weapon crafting feature to make them more intuitive. Currently, there are a lot of weapons with different special characteristics, so it is easy to be confused about which ones you should craft. We want to make it easier to tell what effects each weapon has, and which weapons you should make in your current situation. But don't worry, if the improvements we make end up meaning that you spent extra materials or rupees on crafting to a point, we'll compensate for these amounts. Okay, good. Happy that they're actually going to do that, because newer players are definitely super confused. Game difficulty. With the game having reached its 1.5 year anniversary, I'd like to talk a little bit about the direction of the game going forward. This is probably the most important part of the digest, to be completely honest. Dragalia Lost is an action RPG. Players are required to combine the RPG elements of building up adventures with the action elements of moving around during battle to overcome powerful foes. Right now, we feel that there is a significant gap between players in regards to the action elements of the game. We want to make it so that a wide variety of people can play the game, from those who like upgrading adventures and straightforward gameplay but are not as interested in the action, to those who prefer the action and working on ways to take on boss enemies. Of the two, we are currently prioritizing adding and adjusting. Oh, there's the burp. We needed the burp in the trip video. Adjusting content to help players who are not as interested in action enjoy the game. So basically, if you're not good at the game, you can play the game still. That's what they're saying right there. I think the barrier to entry for Dragalia Lost is a little high for a smartphone game. And that's making matching during co-op difficult and causing some players to quit playing the game entirely. With the addition of chain code abilities and the new skill feature, it will be possible to upgrade teams further than ever before and make it possible for players who are less interested in the action elements of the game to potentially clear high difficulty quests. This is the reason why we've kept the difficulty of the Audrina Uprising down in terms of the action elements for standard and expert difficulties. In the this month in Dragalia Lost notification that released back in March of this year, I said that the Audrina Uprising is easier to tackle than Advanced Dragon Trials, because I think that clearing the Audrina Uprising on standard difficulty and crafting a 6-star weapon before challenging Advanced Dragon Trials is one possible option, but it seems my lack of explanation generated some confusion, so I apologize for that. In regard to the Audrina Uprising, we're planning to add difficulty levels in the future. That's of course talking about Master. When we do, we will make it possible to craft tier 2 6-star weapons. Additionally, in the future, we're hoping to add quests that are a little more difficult than those who are seeking a challenge, though you won't be able to collect any rewards or material for increasing your might from them, which I think is stupid. I want to say that right now. They're gonna add a really hard challenge that you can't even get materials from or any rewards from. I am so confused. Why? Why would we even want to do that then? Like, we're just going to do it one time, boom, it's done, GG. Like, if you don't get any rewards from doing it, what is the point? That's the whole, like, when you do these events to get rewards and drops and stuff, I really don't understand why they would not make rewards or materials. It doesn't make any sense to me. They said that they want to make the game more casual in these above statements. This whole thing is basically saying they want to make the game more casual, but then they say they're going to add a really tough quest that you get no rewards from. So, yeah, I don't really understand what the point of that is, but okay, Okada, okay. I don't know. I feel like it's a little weird. I apologize to users who are waiting for quests of a more challenging difficulty level, or who felt that these quests were lacking. I hope you're looking forward to these future quests and additions to the Audrina Uprising. Due to development circumstances, there are a lot of problems we cannot resolve immediately. I'm assuming they're talking about what's going on in the world right now. But we will continue to make improvements to the game so it better lives up to your expectations. Overall, I want to say I'm happy they're communicating with what they said. I'm a little disappointed that they're not making the game, quote unquote, more challenging. I'm happy that they're making the game more accessible for newer players. I'm happy that they say they want to make harder content. I'm not happy that you're not going to get any rewards for the harder content. I want there to be, we have High Dragon Trials, which are pretty much a cakewalk at this point. So I feel like that's good enough for casual players to take on. I'm really looking forward to Audrina Master. I really hope they make that somewhat challenging, but I don't know if they really will, because they say they're going to release harder content after Audrina, which I'm not sure what kind of bosses that's going to be anyways, but maybe that's going to include the doggo. I don't know. But yeah, honestly, I can understand, I can respect that they want to make the game more casual. If they make the game more casual, more players are going to come, more people who spend money are going to come. They're going to make more money off of that, and I definitely think that's a good business move. However, I would like the game to be more challenging, because I personally, and I'm sure a lot of people feel the same way, I find it boring. I don't find much for me to do. As a day one player, there's literally not much I can do. The gameplay has remained pretty much the exact same since launch. It's really not changed at all. Even though there's been so many quality of life changes, etc., the gameplay has not changed. It's the exact same thing every single time. The bosses have a set rotation. They do that set rotation every single time, etc. There's a lot of things like that which I find boring with the game. I really hope the new event types will make me, want to play the game more. I really hope the new bosses will make me want to play the game more. I really hope all this stuff will make me want to play the game more. But if it doesn't, I don't know. I want the game to be more exciting for me personally. Veteran players have played the game for a long time, because I personally find the game a little bit boring. Like I said, I've literally not played much at all in the past month. I think the most I've ever played in a single day in the past month was when I streamed. And that's only for an hour or 2 hours. I've not played the game more than that on my own at all. So yeah, kind of disappointing. But again, I really hope the future Dragalia Lost is bright, and I hope they release some things that are really, really nice. In conclusion, it's been 1.5 years since the release of the game, and there's a lot we want to work on as we start moving toward the second anniversary. Work on a few other things besides the updates I mentioned, so I'll be sure to share more with you about that in the notifications or a future edition of this month's Dragalia Lost. This month they're giving items, blah, blah, blah. Next installment of Dragalia Lost was posted later than because of the puppy that wanted to haul them around April 1st. But the next installment of this month's Dragalia Lost was posted around May 1st, 2020, as per usual. Thank you for reading and continuing to play Dragalia Lost. There we go. That's the end. Lots of important stuff here. Honestly, I feel like the game difficulty thing was probably the most important part. Lots of cool info for the future Dragalia Lost. Lots of nice From Heroes news, etc. New characters, new units, etc. I'm really, really looking forward to the future Dragalia Lost, and I really hope exciting things are to come. Again, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. This is probably a real long video. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next time, next episode, next video. It's probably going to be 5 away theme, but yeah. See you guys then. Bye, guys. Have a nice trip.